Okay, what's up guys? Mark from Destiny here. This is a video I thought I wasn't making before, but because of a comment that happened today, because of a comment that someone made on Ryan's video today, I figured I'll do it, right? So basically, 1 second. So basically, how I started on eBay dropshipping is that a number of years ago, this had to be 2000. I wasn't in Costa Rica yet. I was in Nicaragua yet. So this had to be 2011. So 6 years ago. Fuck, I didn't realize I'd been dropshipping. So 6 years ago, I was blogging. I had a finance blog. And I was doing okay, but I was bored as fuck. And it was a very weird market, right? So one of my clients, who also became my friend, his name is Greg, he was drop shipping on eBay through this company called Elite Dropshippers. I'm not sure if they're around anymore. They're like 200 bucks a month and you're doing a software, just fucking training. Anyway, so the name of the company is Elite Dropshippers, right? What was I saying? All right. So he came to me and he's like, hey Mark, I'm drop shipping on eBay. I'm only selling like, he had like 900 listings and I was selling like 1 or 2 items a week. So he was like, I know you've been making money online for a while, maybe you should check this out and let me know what you think. So that's how I got into eBay dropshipping, right? When I was in college, I had fucked up a PayPal account and I didn't have money when I first got into eBay dropshipping, so I didn't have money to pay PayPal. I've since done that and whatever. But anyway, I digressed. So I started dropshipping by using this dude's account, Greg. And we built up his account to 100,000. And my responsibility was just listing, and we shared the profits. And then I did that with a couple of other people, right? And the reason why, so I personally like listing. I personally like finding items to sell, getting the item sold. I like the process of generating income, generating revenue. I fucking hate customer service. I hate ordering. That's monotonous as fuck. So I was willing to focus on the listing portion of things and give half the profit. So multiple times I was giving someone else $5,000 a month just to do the customer service fulfillment side of the business. And looking back at it, I think that's why I was able to learn as much as I learned that quickly. And that's why I was able to build. I literally went from 0 to selling $100,000 a month 6 times, 6 different accounts. And I think, when I think back to the time, like there were days I spent 16 hours just listing, right? This is before software, before therapy, before I knew what I was doing, but I was spending 16 hours listing, trying to figure out what to list, what to sell, going through all the training that I had access to, and just trying to figure out what the fuck I was doing. If half of that time was spent fulfilling orders and answering fucking dumbass questions, I would suggest that I would not have been successful at dropshipping, right? And I say all of that to come back to Ryan, my brother. And Ryan is very similar to myself. And there's another guy who wasn't Destiny, his name is Eric. He had an issue where he was listing, getting items sold really quickly, but then he just couldn't keep up with customer service, and he lost 2 accounts. And he asked me, he was like, Mark, I can't do the customer service. I don't like the customer service. I was like, dude, just give away half the money to someone else and do it in their account, and explain to them that they have to keep up with the customer service to keep their account valid or keep their account selling, or they'll lose the business. What that does is that it puts the responsibility on the owner of the account to make sure they don't fuck their own account up, and then you could focus on getting things sold. And I think I went through that process through necessity, but I think it's a very valuable structure. Because a lot of you guys, the biggest issue in eBay dropshipping is getting things sold. That is the most challenging part of the whole process. And a lot of you guys who I've suggested this to might be like, no, that's too much money to give away. But you have to, especially now where the landscape, at least in eBay.com, is so competitive. I think that's the best structure. I think that's the best structure for someone who has a decent eBay account, and then someone who has a drive and motivation to get up every day and try to figure out what to fucking sell to make that money. And yeah, so I just wanted to kind of go into that, because I know a lot of people are like, why doesn't Ryan get his own account? Like, I know Ryan, like Ryan is my brother. Like, I know a couple people who have the same issue. I personally hate customer service. When I get that message that there's a email on eBay, I literally feel sick, and I don't know why Carlos is touching himself. Anyway, yeah, like I don't know. Every time I got a message, a customer service message, I would literally feel sick. I'll just be like, ah, fuck, because no one is going to message you, be like, hey, thanks for the item. Like 90% of customer service messages are negative, right? I personally just can't deal with them. So guys, a lot of you guys, I suggest a lot of, one of the easiest ways to be successful dropshipping on eBay is to partner up. Separate the responsibilities, and the person responsible for listing would learn a lot faster. And a lot of the little tweaks that I figured out, like change, like the type of response you get from watchers. When I change the price on all my items, a lot of watchers, I just generate sales. A lot of those little tweaks that I've figured out to generate sales, I would not have figured out if, maybe I would have figured it out, but it would have taken a lot longer, right? So the customer service and fulfillment part of the business is more a reactional part of the business, right? So any of you guys struggling with one of the two, whether it is finding things to sell or servicing the client, my suggestion to you is find a partner, and then make sure that partner who's responsible for generating the sales is driven and ready to bust their ass on a daily basis. And that is the easiest way to get to $100,000 in sales, right? I've listed recently, I listed today, I should have recorded it, but the video fucked up. But I listed today, and I know a lot of people are complaining, yeah, it's competitive. Yeah, it is more competitive than when I started, but to me it still is not as, like, so when I started, it wasn't that competitive, but I didn't have software. Now it is competitive and I have software. So to me, it's the same fucking thing. Like, it's actually not harder because I have more tools. I think a lot of you guys just getting into it who have all the tools have a disadvantage because you think that it's going to be easy, or you think, I don't know. But I have the two different, I have my experiences to compare to, so I don't think it is that difficult. And I'm telling you, once you get someone that's driven and wants to make, like Black Becky, like she's sitting over here at a computer and she wakes up, like I don't see her when she wakes up, like I usually get here after she wakes up, but she just sits on the computer and get her work done. Like, she's here, it's a cheap country, we could go to the beach. I guess we should go traveling because she should see Nicaragua instead of just sitting in this house and posting on eBay. But in order to get there, you need to be driven on a daily basis. A lot of people ask me how to get to making $10,000 a month. When I think back to it, it was because I was so grateful that I figured out how I could make $3. Like my first sale ever, I made $3, and it was like one for that week. I was so grateful for figuring out that there's a way to make money online. I wasn't about to give that up. And I know a lot of you guys have tried everything and failed. But it's just about not failing, it's about having that drive to keep it fucking moving. And I know I went all over the place with this video and I apologize, but I hope you guys took something from this. Love you guys, travel and make that money. If you have any questions, send me an email to mark@dsg.com. Look in the description for the free training, free mastermind group. Yeah, have a good one, guys. Later. And subscribe, please. I'm trying to get to 10,000. All right, peace.